Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mike here, and going to start showing you guys right off the bat what I sold today. Here's a couple things on Amazon. Here's a Fern Michaels The Scoop. There's a standard paperback book here. Again, I bought this in a big lot somewhere. Didn't have much in it, just probably half a penny. And then also we have this Polish cookbook. Pulled this out of a storage unit, and this was from 1987, and got a total for shipped on Amazon, which was $6.51. And this is crazy because this was ranked like 4.2 million in books, and it only took a week to sell. So just I'm always blown away with some of the stuff when it's high ranked. You send it into Amazon, do the FBA route of it, and sometimes it sells, sometimes it doesn't. It's such hit or miss, but I'm telling you guys, I mean, if you can store this stuff in your house or in your shop or in your garage or your basement or closet, whatever it may be, I think you're better off just merchant fulfilling those type of books with those higher ranks rather than sending this stuff in and waiting. But you just never know, when a customer will come around and buy this. I mean, nothing crazy. Polish cookbook cooking. I mean, hey, just the randomness of Amazon, that's for sure. All right, moving on to Etsy. Got somebody placed an order for 2 shirts. This first one is nothing special, just a Screen Stars Best, late 80s, possibly early 90s, and it was it just says Ransom on it, right, in like airbrush. So this one sold for $8. Next one here is we have Animal Maniacs. So Warner Brothers vintage T-shirt from 1995. It's got the changes label on it. You can see it right there. And this sold for $16. So total together was $24 for these 2 shirts plus $4 shipping. We do combined shipping, and got a total of $28. So we're going to package these up and see what else we got going on for today. Here we have a Budweiser King of Beers, just a mesh trucker hat here. The inside foam, if you can look really close, is missing. So it's kind of, if you look at it just from that standpoint, it's collapsing very much. There's no support there. But once you wear it in your head, it's pretty much good to go. So this took away the value a little bit here, just because there was no foam there. We sold this on Etsy for a total of $12 shipped here. Got a bunch of hats, and hats are all over the place in terms of price. You can price them, higher. You can price them lower. I guess just after so many years of doing this, you start looking at things and saying, hey, this will sell for that, it'll sell for that. But look at this. You can see this. It's like sprinkling. The foam's still coming off here, so we'll see what happens with this. But yeah, sold this on Etsy for $12. Here we have somebody that bought 3 hats on Etsy. Always got to love that when people buy in quantities. This first hat here, let me show you guys this. This is a, what is this one? This one's a 1990s Phoenix Firebirds minor league baseball hat here. And you can see it's got some wear to it. Got the tag here. It's got everything going for it here. I mean, it's got some wear on the brim and everything like that. This one sold for $12. It's a defunct team, so these defunct teams do pretty well. Here's Bar S, just the meat company. Snapback hat, vintage. It's got like the mesh liner there. It's got some wear on it, that's for sure. A little bit of an older hat. I'd probably say 80s. It's got the embroidered patch. That's cool. This Bar S hat sold for $11. And then you just never know, man. I mean, just random hats, guys. No-name steaks, tender every time. Gotta love it. It's got the green under brim. And it's Yupong is the hat, one size fit all, made in Dominican Republican. Nothing special. This is the company hat, right? And this sold for $8. So 3 hats out the door, total for $31 plus, what was this? Plus $8 shipping. $8 shipping on this, so a total of $39. Not a bad little flip for stuff that maybe, honestly, I don't even know if I've got a quarter in any of these hats. That's pretty crazy. So hats sell, guys. Get those hats listed. Must have been hat day. Something was going on, that's for sure. Last thing I want to show you guys for today is this Puma Flex Fit hat. It's new with tags. It's still got the little hang thing here. Got the MSRP of $26.99. I paid $2 for this hat. And this is going to the global. It's sold on eBay through the global shipping program. I sold it for $20.01. Buyer paid an actual total of $38.48 for this hat to go to who knows where. Just absolutely crazy. But it's got that nice camo look to it. It's got the Puma. It's got the Puma nice embroidery there. So yeah, just Happy these hats are flipping and selling there. I was hoping there was some more sales for eBay today, but that's how it goes so far. We'll see if there's any sales a little later in the day. So, yep, not so far, not so bad. What do we have here? Do we work the fall blends or the Sumatra? Who needs a sugar container when you can just use an old salsa one? Hey, 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 hey. It's officially time to kick this in overdrive and get the grind going. All right, just got back from the post office and got some, looks like some returns here. So we'll see, we're gonna open these up. We'll see if there's anything crazy with them. If there is, I'll let you know. What do we have here? Hey, it's the Cubs shirt. Got it back. Oh my, you can totally tell somebody totally wore their shirt. It's crazy. Let's check to see if they left any holes, left any stains. I can smell perfume on it, big time. It smells nice. It's like funk. I tried washing it, doing this, I did that. It's craziness. Hey, well, the shirt looks like it's intact. I don't see any crazy stains with it. So, guess what I'm doing? I'm just going to relist it. I'm going to relist it for a higher price. Take that, returner. And return number 2 is the other Cubs shirt. Oh my God, what a trip. And it came from a major corporation, a Fortune 500 corporation, may I add, in Torrance, California. Again, I don't see anything wrong with this. Let's do the old sniff test. Smells fine to me. And this is the one where the lady said she washed it over and over and over, couldn't get the smell out. I'm going to relist it for more money. Let's go Cubs. Let's go Cubbies. Time to get the grind back on. These are those magazines I was showing you guys from that lot at the garage sale. Halfway through the box was full. We'll see how much we can tolerate the list here. This gets really to be boring after a while, so I can only list so many at a given time here. But that's what I'm going to do here, drink some coffee, and knock out some of these magazines. All right, so I'm always amazed at people's descriptions in Amazon. I'm listening to these magazines like I was talking about, and this one just had me going here. I mean, it's in bold letters. Will not ship to a prison, jail, or detention center. Prison orders are canceled automatically. No refunds are sent to a prison and returned to us. 100% of all prison orders get returned. Will be shipped in a large envelope. Shipping label will be covered. Smoke-free, pet-free, single-issue magazine, right? It's like, I mean, it's crazy. We will not ship to a prison, you know? Just you ever just, like, chuckle when you look at people's, like, descriptions of their condition notes? It's like, oh, my God. Some of them are really crazy, so I just had to stop and share this with you guys, you know. Do not ship to prisons. Don't ship to those prisoners. Well, look at what we have here. An empty box. That's a good sign, because I just knocked out all those magazines. Thumbs up for me. Yeah. Okay, so back on that book I sold earlier, that Polish cookbook. Somebody left a comment in one of my previous videos, and they're like, there's no money in any of these books. And I beg to differ when you're merchant filling, right? I'm going to break it down for you guys and tell you the exact fees and what I made off this. So that Polish cookbook sold for $6.51, right? You have the referral fee on Amazon, what they're charging is 38 cents on that item. The variable closing fee is $1.35. Okay, so those are the fees, all right? Now, I sold the book for $2.52, and there's a $3.99 shipping credit, okay? I shipped that book for a lot cheaper than $3.99. There's no denying that. So at the end of the day, you know, you just got to look at it going, okay, sold for $6.51, right? Let's say the $6.51... Let me just do the math here so I can do it correctly. $6.51 minus $173, which is the Amazon fee, right? It's $4.78. So, you know, do the math right there. You deduct the shipping cost, which let's say it's $2.60, right? You know, you're making a couple bucks. So, you know, there's opportunity to do books, right, from your house, merchant filling it from your warehouse or whatever it is like that. The money's not huge. But when you're getting these books and you're able to buy them in lots and, you know, really, really cheap, you got pennies in a dollar, or literally pennies in them, if pennies, it adds up over time, you know? I mean, I'm a big believer in this stuff that, you know, I have no problem shipping out a bunch of stuff over time, you know, if it adds a quarter or a dollar. I mean, how hard is it to really package up a book? You know, it's important to have a system in place to, where you have an inventory, where you know where your books are at. So when one sells, you're not spending 20 minutes trying to find the book. The way I've got mine set up, it's pretty simple. It's just I run it off my SKUs, and it'll tell me when there's an order on Amazon. Boom, here's this based on what the SKU number is I create. It tells me exactly where it is in this garage here, right? So it's not a difficult thing, guys, and don't be afraid of it, honestly. I mean, I think a lot of people are afraid about being merchant filling, you know, and I think it's brainwashed a lot of people, the FBA program, honestly. And I know maybe a lot of my earlier videos, first off, my earlier videos were talking on Amazon about merchant filling, you know. At the time, there was really nobody even talking about Amazon at all. And then, you know, FBA program came along, and, you know, there's this burst. And everybody's like, oh my God, you just send this stuff in, it sells. And I think there's a lot of ups and downs to both of those businesses, whether it's FBA or merchant filled. But there's no denying this, that the fees are cheaper merchant filled, you know. And but the trade-off with that too is you got to do the shipping, you got to do the storing of the products, right? And to some people, it doesn't work for their business. I want to thank you guys for watching today's vlog. Go Cubbies! We got one more game to go. We can do this. I'm just grinding it out here, guys. But really appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting down below. Super appreciate it. It encourages me to keep making more of these videos every day, and just sharing my life with you guys. So the next time I'm out of here, peace. Vlog over.